Alright, it is time for the most difficult part of Fairy Tale Part 1. We are going to find out what our 3 random items are. Fingers crossed we don't get anything too absurd. We need Joger Bones, a Kingworm, and a bit of Snape Grass. That should not be too bad, aside from... Oh, I can just buy those from over in Treenome Stronghold. Or I can actually grab them from Treenome Stronghold. That is a very easy list. Okay. Perfect. So when I started off this quest, I was assuming I was going to flinch it, just because of the level 111 using Secateurs. Didn't seem like a good fight. But he is not good. I brought a couple of lobs and started flinching, and then decided to just see what whacking him would do, and he has, like, he can hit 8s occasionally, but clearly not to very much effect. I do have incredible reflexes on just to make sure we hit more often, which has been working, but really a much easier fight than I was anticipating. This I used 2 lobs. I flinched maybe 20 of his HP and then decided we'll just go about it this way and see what happens. And given I get the last hit, which there we go, we've got the Secateurs for the Queen. We can go back and finish the quest. Alright. And this will be the end of Fairy Tale Part 1. It's also going to be the end of our 1 farming adventure, because once we get this XP drop, 3,500 farming XP, 2k attack, 1k magic XP, and the magic sectors, which are good for farming if we ever do it. I'm not the person in the group who is doing the farming, but I will need to do some, so it'll help. We will get 17 farming, 1 to 17 farming, which... fantastic. That is so much less work we have to do. Basically 18, 23 XP away. I can figure out how to get that. And now it's time to start Fairy Tale Part 2 to get access to fairy rings, to not only have access to fairy rings, which is going to be incredible, but also I can finally do the hard clue scroll in my bank that I've been sitting on for like a week. And with one of the biggest advancements we are going to make on the account, the Fairy Godfather is going to give us access to fairy rings, which is just going to open up the entire world of Galenor. We now have access to fairy rings. We can teleport basically anywhere we want, which is just going to make life so much easier, because fairy rings are everywhere. And on top of that, maybe we'll finish our hard clue. You're gonna come with me right now, and we're going to just see if we can finish this up. Where is she still? She's sick. Oh no! How much of this quest am I gonna have to do? All right. Well, with that mishap, I decided to go and do the feud, which we have now completed. Once we stop talking to Ali Morrisane, 500 coins. Yada yada yada. This will unlock a rune shop at some point if we do it. I just need to get through all this dialogue. I don't know what he said. I'll say okay. Oh, to do that. Alright, there we go. There's the feud done. 15k thieving XP is really what we were here for. It should get us, hopefully, to 39. Oh my god, we have a full level left before we can get to 40, so that we can pickpocket the Secateurs, so that we can heal the Queen, so that we can do our hard clue. So I guess I'll be right back with another quest. This right here is cruel for whoever did this. Just leave that on the ground. Horrible people. I decided, hi Giles. I decided to, thanks for another spinach roll. Instead of doing a quest, I was going to pickpocket Master Farmers for a little bit to get 40 thieving. There we have it. We can now pickpocket from city guards. More importantly, we can steal those Secateurs back and give them to the Queen. So let's drop all of this in here, and we will go grab those and finally be able to continue on with our clue scroll, which has disappeared to a different tab. There we are. Alright. I've got the Secateurs. Enough. Here you go. Take them. Oh no, she's not awake. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Guess we keep doing this until she wakes up. I didn't record it, but right after that, I realized that I would need all of the requirements for Fairy Tale Part 2 to wake the queen up to be able to do my hard clue. So I threw that hard clue on the ground. I forgot to get extra climbing boots. I will do that soon. But that starts our adventure into the troll storyline. So I have been running around the Canifis rooftops for quite a while now. I've managed to get 3 pieces of graceful, hood, gloves, legs. I have enough marks for a 4th, but this is going to be our last lap until we do officially hit 60 agility, which means we do have the ability to go over to Sears and start running around Camelot. So I will probably just go over there. I know Canifis is technically better for marks, but I kind of just want, I need a new change of pace. The scenery in Canifis is getting a little old, so it's probably about time we graduate, but not before grabbing this last mark. Thank you, Canifis. You have been good to me. We did 516 laps, it looks like it's going to be, and what is that? 115 plus 60, probably like 175 marks ish. Is a pretty good output. So I appreciate all you've done for me, Canifis, but it is time for us to go our separate ways, at least until I have to be back here from some shitty quests. So I decided that I was going to do Dragon Bones up to 43 prayer. And on that journey, we needed about a little under 100 Dragon Bones. We've gotten up to 48 range from I started at 39. And then I think we got 1 or 2 HP levels as well. This is going to be my last inventory because I honestly think this will put me to about 100, which just a couple extras not going to hurt. And I've got some insult heads from this too, so I'll probably get 44, 45-ish prayer if I Ectofuntus and do all the heads. But having those protection prayers unlocked is going to be fantastic. Getting a couple range levels in the process also doesn't hurt. Those are only going to come in handy. I did end up burning through 2,200 bone bolts so far doing this, so it has not been kind on that stack, but those are easy enough to go and buy. And the most important thing is that without going into the wildy and losing a life, I am going to be able to have my protection prayers. After all the dragon bone collecting, we have gotten to 43 prayer. All of our protection prayers are now unlocked, and we can finally get on with the game. And we have completed the next step in the White Knight quest line. Wanted done, 5k Slayer XP. We get White Knight armor. Nothing really crazy. I guess we'll ignore what Sir Amek Vars says. 42 Slayer. We do level off of that. And just a couple more quest points down. Just working our way through. Doing everything we can do currently. It's going to be right here. Oh, let's see what we can do. We're going to try to be as frugal with prayer as possible. If I remember where my F keys are, which I don't clearly. Yeah, here. Thank you for that, dude. Safe. That wasn't actually too bad, minus my F keys just not being set up properly, which I will have to change right now. That one's good, that one's not, and that one's not. But, despite all of that, we made it. Beautiful. What up, Zunok? Alright. It's time for the fight of our lives in I have no good mage gear. Oh well. We're gonna be using water blast. Hopefully we'll be able to do some damage with it. I'm gonna do that early. And we're off. And then just kite him into the gnomes. And let the gnomes do all the damage. And we'll come back for... Can you hit me from there? Hope not. We'll come back to just hit a couple of attacks ourselves. Okay. I think we should be good here. Hopefully we don't get hit big here. Nope. Cool. Let's drag him over here. And pray we hit. Actually, there's one solid hit right there. An 11. Don't you dare. I'm splashing. That's tragic. Come on. Come on. Land a hit, please. There we go. Is that going to be the last one? No, it's not. Because that happened. How sad. Alright, so we actually have to go all the way back here now. Because we cannot handle this by ourselves. Round 2. Yikes. He's a max at a 32 and he just slapped me a 31. This isn't doing it either. Come on. 0 prayer points left. But we did it. Give me those malicious ashes. Whew. And I don't think we need to talk to anyone else, do we? Where's Garnock? Just in case. You. Come here. We got anything? Alright, Zunak, can you put me just at the village, please? Okay, that's not great. Oh my god, you just teleported me in to die? Zunak, you troll. What was that? Imagine if I made it through all of Monkey Madness just to die to the jungle spiders Zunak teleported me onto. 10k and 3 diamonds. Which is trash. But let's go get our XP rewards here. That's what the Dragon Simi and the XP rewards is what this was meant for. We're going to focus on attack and defense because I want to get us to 60 attack as soon as possible. So the increased 15k XP is going to do us a little more favor. There are XP drops, 35k in attack and defense, 30k in strength and HP. So we're up to 47 strength, 51 HP, 53 attack, and 49 defense. We can use a Dragon Simi if we could get our attack to 60 and get a Dragon Simi, but we have now unlocked the ability to do so. I'm not even going to purchase one right now just because we still have a long way to go on attack levels, and however we decide to grind that out, we'll decide. 6k XP. Actually, all of these are pretty close to leveling again. But Monkey Madness, easily the biggest challenge we've done so far. Done relatively well. I mean, could have gone a lot worse.